Okay, we are on YouTube. Guys, let's start. Let's get started. People do you are old student. I believe you can be the first one. Could you introduce yourself for us, please?
Hey, so hello everyone. I'm Felipe Fadu. I'm 24 years old. I also live in Rio de Janeiro, capital 2, and I work as a software engineer for an e-commerce platform. And I think that's it. And I like to improve my English and talk here on TNT.
Good. Nice. Thank you, Fadu. Bruno. And you?
Hi, good evening. I live in Rio too. I'm 45 years old. In my free time, I like to play soccer, cheer my team, drink a beer, and play football and the other things.
Football?
Yes, I love.
Wow, good.
And I work as a data squad leader, and I'm a data engineer and the project manager.
Okay. Thank you, Bruno. Good to have you here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Felipe?
Hi, my name is Felipe. I'm from Garibaldi, a small town in Rio Grande do Sul. I have 27 years old, and I work as a data engineer.
Good. Garibaldi, is Garibaldi close to Porto Alegre? No?
Not much. 1 hour.
1 hour? By car?
Yeah. Yes.
How is the weather today in Garibaldi?
Today, very heat.
Very?
Very heat.
Very heat?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you, Felipe. Fadu, question number 2. Which are the advantages and disadvantages of smartphones for a student?
I think that the advantages is the possibility to communication with each other. Like you can have a group of WhatsApp in your for your class, and you can ask questions and help each other in a quick way, and you can search for anything that you want in a device that it's in the palm of your hand. And but however, a disadvantage would be like the loss of focus that it might cause on your studies. So it can impact you because you can lose your focus if you keep watching it all the time. Every time that a notification pushes up, that's it.
Oh. I totally agree with you about notification. Felipe, do you use a specific app for learning English?
Yeah, I use Buzu.
Buzu?
Yes.
How do you like Buzu?
I think it's better than Duolingo.
Duolingo is better.
No, Buzu is better.
Buzu is better than the Duolingo. Okay,
yes,
good.
Yes.
But do you have a subscription there or no? Just to free plan?
Yes, I have a subscription.
Okay. Good to listen. Okay. Fadu, and you?
No, in my case, no. I've used the Duolingo before, but nowadays I do not use any.
Good. Bruno, and you? Do you use a specific app for learning English?
Oh, no, I had tried to use a Duolingo, but I didn't like. Today I don't use any app to learn.
Podcast, listening to podcast?
Oh, no, because I study other things. I study free university today. I have a free university and I study free university
Free?
today. Yes, and I study
Wow.
other free.
Wow.
Graduate, postgraduate.
The day just has 24 hours.
Yes. And
You need to sleep sometimes.
Yes. There is no time to use the.
I believe it. So let's back to the question. Question number 2, Bruno. Which are the advantages and the disadvantages of smartphones for a student?
I agree with Felipe, I don't know, but the advantages are communications for the many people. The make business is faster, but the disadvantage, I think that people, how can I say, imagine that you are near of your friend, but it's a sensation. Understand me?
Yes.
Because you stay connected every day and you feel that your colleague, your friend is near of you, and the reality is not here.
Good. Okay, Bruno, thank you for sharing with us. Felipe, what about you?
I think the principal advantage is the access to information.
Yes.
And convenience. Smartphones are portable and can be used anywhere. And
faster.
Yes, and disadvantages, I think the principal is distractions. Principal social media can be a major distraction for students. And actually, cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying?
Yes. Social media and message apps can be used
social
for
media is so crazy. The people are so crazy around the world. Okay, good. Thank you, Felipe. Padu, what new functions would you like to see on smartphones? Is there?
It's hard, but I thought in a function that I would like to see. For example, I would like to see a better AI assistance, especially one that I can communicate with it by voice more accurately. So, for example, like when I'm washing the dishes and I put some playlists to play, but there are a lot of ads between the musics, and I have to skip it, but my hands are wet, right? Because I'm washing the dish. Then I would like to just talk. Oh, skip that, and the YouTube do not recognize. So
good point.
Like anything like that, it would be awesome for me.
Good point. Father. Thank you. Bruno, what about you? What new functions would you like to see on smartphones?
I'd like to see, how can I say, feel smell, for example. You enter in Boticário story and or the other thing is, for example, Boticário e-commerce, and in your mobile you feel smell.
Good, nice. You are so creative today. I agree with you, Bruno. Good point. Felipe, what about you?
I think enhanced security, better biometric authentication, and encryption technology. Yes, encryption technology to improve the security of smartphones.
Yeah, always we need to get improve. But nowadays, if you set up your smartphone in the right way, I think you are safe. But we need to improve. I agree with you. But it's depends ourselves. We need to set up our smartphone for it. But yeah. I agree with you, Felipe. Good. Thank you. The next question, Fadu. Do you ever switch off your smartphone?
No, actually, no, I think. Because I only change it when I have to, right? The average is between 3 and 2 years. But 2 years, I think it's really early to change a smartphone. So it's more than 2 years, at least. But it usually keeps between 3 years or more, right?
For change smartphone?
Yes.
No, but the
question is switch.
Switch off, yes.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
No, I don't usually switch off my smartphone.
Never?
Yeah, almost never.
Yeah.
Only if I have to, go to the cinemas and things like that. But I usually put it on
flight mode,
vibrating, the silence mode.
Oh, silence, yes. Like yeah, a short time ago, I was researching how restart my smartphone because I didn't know. Wow, how can I restart it? Google told to me. Bruno, what about you? Do you ever switch off your smartphone? You are on mute.
No, my job doesn't allow, doesn't permit it.
Yeah?
No.
In your job?
No, it's not obligation, but I think it's in my mind, and I can't do it.
You switch off every day, every business day.
My smartphone is on every time. Only on the battery discharge. I don't know. How can I say? Discharge.
Yes.
Only it.
Uncharged start. I don't know. Uncharging.
Charge.
Let me see.
That's it.
Uncharged. No, discharge.
Discharge.
Yes, discharge. Good. Thank you. Felipe, what about you?
I don't usually turn off my smartphone. Usually just to do an update.
Yeah, it's necessary to restart it. But the system reboots it, no?
Yes.
When the process. Yes. Okay, good. Fadu, are other people's smartphone annoying? Mainly when you are on the subway, on the bus. Wow.
Sometimes, right? Especially when they do not use the earphones. Especially when they are not using earphones and they are or listening to an audio or a music loud. So
on YouTube, a video on YouTube.
or things like that, right? So it's kind of annoying, but makes part of the life.
Unfortunately, yes. Bruno, what about you?
I agree with you. And people that sung funk rhythm and people that sung how can I say evangelical rhythm is loud and it's very annoying.
Felipe, what about you?
Personally, I don't find other people's smartphones annoying, as long as they're being used respectfully and don't cause any disruptions or distractions.
Okay, good. Fadu, next question. Do you talk on your smartphone in taxi or a bus? Is it polite to do so?
Only when absolutely necessary, right? But in a bus, I avoid at most because I live in Rio de Janeiro. So it's not really safe to talk on a bus with your cell phone. But if it's polite, it's kind of what the other Philip said, right? If you are being respectful and do not speak really loud, you think it's okay, right? If you need to talk, it's okay.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Bruno, what about you? Do you talk on your smartphone in taxi, on a bus, a subway?
When is the necessary, I talk, but I avoid it in the taxi. On the bus, many times I don't take a bus, so it's hard.
Good. Felipe, I believe you don't have the same problem than us in Rio de Janeiro. I believe the Garibaldi is safer than Rio de Janeiro. Do you talk on your smartphone in a taxi or on a bus?
Yeah, here is more safe, but I don't like to talk in a taxi or on the bus. I prefer more privacy, regardless of the topic. At most, I will send a voice message. And I think it's polite to do as long as people don't keep talking out loud.
Good. Padu, the next question. Would it be a big problem for you if your smartphone was lost or stolen?
Yes, it would be a big problem because almost everything that we have in what we usually do on our daily basis are on our smartphone. So if you lost, in spite of having a backup and things like that, it will be a headache, right? For you to download everything to the new smartphone. You have to go to the store. You have to block your email, things like that. Buy a new chip. So it would be a
multi-factor authentication.
Yes, and things like that.
I can't work if I lost my smartphone because it's necessary for logging in my company.
It is. So that's it.
Yes, it's a huge problem. Bruno, what about you?
It's very problem because in all my life is in mobile. For example, I pay my bill with my mobile. My identity is in mobile, and how can I say driver card? How can I say it? I don't know.
License driving.
License driving. license driver.
Oh, license driver, okay.
License driver. And the other thing is my work email and my courses, my universities. My life is in the mobile. If I lost or if I lose or still I'm very lost.
Do you have a corporate email set up in your smartphone?
Yes.
In your personal smartphone?
My personal smartphone, my email corporate and my email, how can I say?
Personal email.
Yes.
And do you use the multi-factor authentication?
Yes. Microsoft authentication, Google authentication.
Yeah, me too. I use the Microsoft authentication. In a company, any personal accounts too, or just corporate accounts?
No, only corporate account, but no personal to Yahoo. I have a Yahoo mail in the 2 factors, but I have many clients and each account in my mobile. Imagine I lose my mobile. No.
Yeah, and nowadays it's important to set up multi-factor authentication in your social media accounts too.
Yes.
I set up it in my LinkedIn profile, Instagram profile, everything. In every emails, personal emails, I have a multi-factor authentication. Good. Thank you, Bruno. Felipe, what about you?
It would be a huge problem.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we have everything configured on our smartphones, from basic applications to bank accounts. So in addition to all the work of setting everything up again, there could be significant financial problems and other things.
Do you have a corporate smartphone or no, just personal?
No, just personal.
And do you have a corporate email set up in his personal smartphone or no?
Yes, and I use two-factor authentication from Microsoft to corporate.
Microsoft
and yes, and Google authentication for personal things.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Fadu, do you have a corporate smartphone or just personal?
No, just personal.
Personal. And do you have the corporate email set up in English?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Fadu, do you think smartphones really interfere with equipment in the hospital and on airplane?
I hope so, because I turn it off when I have to fly. So, and I hope everyone also turn it off, right? Because I will not risk it, right? But I don't really know. Maybe I probably the possibility is small, but if it has, right? If it exists, it's not good to risk.
In the debit, I turn off.
Good.
I don't want to pay for it.
Yes, no, I will see if the plan.
The pilot said they asked me to turn off. Okay, let's turn off it.
Okay.
Good. Bruno, what about you?
The debit, I think that interfere, but I believe that you don't interfere. Because, for example, in the post, how can I say, post fuel post? I don't know. Gas post? How can I say? Post de gasolina.
Gas station.
Gas station.
Gas station say that interfere too. I don't believe in it.
Good. Philippe, what about you?
I'm not sure about hospitals, but regarding airplanes, it has been proven that modern smartphones do not interfere with the equipment. This was something that used to happen with older cell phones, but I don't remember the reason that caused the interference.
Good.
This maybe is the same signal that they said that interfered. Understand me?
Yeah, it's possible.
Semi-frequency, right? Maybe. Yeah, I think it wouldn't be really unsafe, right? Like this, especially nowadays. I think they have already find a way to not interfere that much. So I think if it interferes, it would be really a small interference. Right?
Yeah, I think it's more to follow the standard and to
Yes.
prevent anyone from making noise with their smartphone on the plane.
Yeah, and this is worldwide standard.
Yes.
In every country, every company. Nice. Guys, let's get to another question. Fadu, which smartphone maker is best? In your opinion, of course.
Well, I think it will depends on the person, right? But I'm not fan of anyone, right? Like I have to have an Apple or I have to have a Samsung. No, I have like the better cost benefit that I can have at the time that I need a new cell phone, right? So I just search for it when I have to buy a new one, and I choose the better cost benefit. In each usually, at least my last two phones were a Xiaomi. So that's what I think nowadays, right? At least.
Good. Bruno, what about you? In your opinion, which smartphone maker is best?
In my opinion, I'm expected to say it because I love Apple. I think that the hard engineers of the Apple is the better of all. In my house, everybody has a Apple mobile.
Do you have a cloud drive for backup?
Yes.
For every smartphone.
Every smartphones. I
Good.
have many equipments of Apple equipments. iPhone, iPad, MacBook.
MacBook too.
Yes, and I watch. I love this.
Your personal laptop is MacBook.
Yes, my personal, but the work laptop is Dell.
Windows, with Windows.
This laptop is Dell.
Good. In the last year, on my vacation, I traveled to United States. I bought a MacBook for me. It was my first MacBook. It's very strange because in my whole life I used Windows.
Yes.
How can I put how can I say accent, accent? I don't know, accent in this keyboard. Wow. It's very strange for me.
How can I say? How can I say acostuma? I don't know. I don't remember to say it.
We are on March. I have 5 months with this MacBook. Nowadays, I'm using my Dell laptop. The MacBook
Not really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I needed to. I don't know how can I say English. Eu preciso me acostumar with MacBook.
Yes.
I think it's get used to.
Yeah. Good. Felipe, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I highly consider the cost benefit when choosing a smartphone. Currently, I think Xiaomi is one of the best brands as they provide high quality smartphones and reasonable price compared to brands like Samsung and Apple.
Good. Fadu, the last question. What was life like before smartphones? Fadu is a new person. He didn't know.
But I think it was harder, right?
GPS.
It would be really, really harder. And I imagine it because, especially when traveling, because I traveled my last vacation and I used my smartphone for absolutely everything. And to search for a place, how can I move from a place to another? Which bus should I take, or which subway line should I go? So everything I needed to search on the smartphone, and that was a thing that passed through my mind, right? People, I think people used it to talk much more with other people before the smartphones, like asking for questions, like in the street, right? Asking for, how can I go to another place? But now I use the smartphone for everything.
Was it an international trip or no national trip?
Yes, no, it was an international trip.
International?
So, yes.
Which place, Fadu?
It was for Europe.
Europe.
There, and the smartphone was absolutely necessary.
I believe.
Otherwise,
I can't believe, man. I can't believe.
I would be lost there.
Good. Bruno, what about you?
I think that the time passed slowly before a smartphone. And for example, I think that today the new generation wants the thing is to happen at the moment. If some things happen at the moment and they don't take a photo, they don't wait more minutes. How can I say? There is no. Não faz sentido. I don't know.
Don't make sense.
Yes, it makes sense. It's the watch moment.
Good. Felipe, what about you?
I was a child when the first smartphones were launched, so I can say that there was a different from kids nowadays who only play on smartphones. I think I was one of the last children from a generation that still played outside in the streets.
Yeah.
Very good.
It was so hard. Fadu, nowadays, smartphones affect your concentration?
It affects, right? If I do not set some configurations on it to not disturb on every notification, it affects. So I try to put away sometimes, so I have to so I can concentrate more on my job.
And how can you handle with each notification? You disable the
Yes,
notification?
I put on the do not disturb mode during my working hours.
Good.
So it's automatic. You can set it to turn it on the do not disturb mode every day and turn it off every day in any specific time.
Yeah,
So
it's a good
it
idea.
helps.
Yeah, it's an excellent idea, because I already disable notification in some apps in my smartphone. I food, happy, disable notification
Yes.
about them, because your smartphone knows when you are hungry.
That's true.
Bruno, and you, nowadays, smartphone affect your concentration?
Yes. Affect so much, but I can turn off my mobile and the how can I say disable the
Notification?
I can't do it because I work with my mobile. I have Teams, Microsoft Teams in my mobile. Work email, and I can't disable notification, but affect my concentration. Yes.
And you said you use the Microsoft Teams, your smartphone. You feel more pressured to have the corporate accounts set up in your personal phone, or no? For example, you have the Teams in your wall. Arrived the message. I need to read. I need to answer. Do you feel more pressured or no?
Yes, I feel more pressure.
I believe it.
But I have in my mobile because I have many clients, for example.
Okay. And their operation are 24 hours?
No 24 hours, but in my mind, yes. Complicated, very complicated.
Because the infrastructure is working 24 hours.
Yes.
I got
clients. I have clients infrastructure, I have clients to data science, and I have clients to data engineer, I have clients to SAP, and the others.
Wow, they use SAP.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you, Bruno.
Philippe,
okay.
Just
go ahead,
a tip for Bruno. You do not need to turn off all the notifications. You can turn off notifications of specific apps. So, like I don't know, Facebook and things like that, iFood, Rappi, or Uber.
Yes.
You can turn it off just some apps, so you can still keep the notification that are more important for you. You can keep it on.
Yes.
Keep turned on, right?
Thanks.
You forgot another important tip, Fadu. Don't disable the notification about Mercado Livre app. Always enable.
Why? You buy a lot?
Do you work in Mercado Livre or no?
No.
No?
No,
I got confused. No?
But I understand that.
Felipe, what about you? Smartphone affect your concentration?
Yes, I always keep my notifications on silent mode. Only for calls, I keep the sound on. But I have a habit of checking my phone, even when I know there are no notifications. So I have to move my phone away from my sign to avoid constantly looking at it.
Good. Felipe, how often do you change your smartphone?
Not frequently. 2-3 years. Or more.
Yeah,
I think my phone I have for more than 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good age. Bruno, what about you? How often do you change your smartphone?
I change 3 years, 2 years, and 3 years. 2 until 3 years is the average.
Do you have a child or no?
Yes, 2.
When you buy a new iPhone,
yes.
it's happening with me.
Yes. I have 2. I have 2 sons.
2. Okay.
I have
You
a son.
needed to change your smartphone more frequently.
No, I have a son and I have a daughter. My mobile I give you for my son because it's it's new.
Your son your daughter is older than your son.
Yes, my daughter is older than my son.
Okay. Padu, what about you? How often do you change your smartphone? Every year or no?
No. It usually keeps between at least 2 years, but at most of the time it pays from 3 years or more.
2-3 years. Yeah, probably it's a good age for the majority of Brazilians. 2-3 years. I believe so. Padu, can you leave house without your smartphone?
I can, but it's yes, I think I can, but it's really hard, right? To
it's automatic
situations. Yes,
like keys, example.
Yes, because everything is on it, right? Like my identity and things like that, your wallet and everything. You just need to
digital wallet.
Digital wallet, yes. So it's just the cell phone and the key, and everything's okay.
And how often do you use your digital wallet? Always or no?
Always, yes, because I bought a phone with NFC. So it's really simple. Just activate the NFC, pay, and then I deactivated it. So I do not need the card anymore, right?
Good. Bruno, what about you? Can you leave house without your smartphone?
I don't use more wallet. I only use a digital wallet.
Wow. I need to use more.
Because my dad is my mobile, I driver license my mobile, my car is my mobile, and I don't use the money, physical money. My wife talking in my ear about it. Why don't you use the money? I want money.
Your wife?
Yes. I want money to spend in this place, and you don't have money. And now I have to find the electronic. How can I say electronic?
ATM, right?
What?
ATM. ATM is how they call these machines, right? Where
a machine for withdraw money.
Yes.
Good. Philip, what about you? Can you leave house without your smartphone?
I think we all can. but the truth is that none of us want to live isolated without technology. But on the other hand, I think everyone would like to live in an isolated place with the fastest internet and all possible technology.
Good. Guys, it was a pleasure to our meet today. I hope you enjoy the meet and the topic. I hope you come back. I'm here every Monday on 9 p.m. The last week I had an appointment and I wasn't. But normally I'm here every week on 9 p.m. I sent on the chat a survey, and it's important. Please give your evaluation about our meet. Send suggestion for us. Felipe, I think Felipe has a trial plan. I believe Felipe and Bruno, right? I hope you enjoy and for talk can be helpful for you, and I hope you see you again. Okay, guys.